a semester, and the only advice I can give you, you guys who are here, much as you may struggle in terms of finances, I know pressure you, but in life that's how life is. Sometimes you need to go through these tough things. So, what I can advise you is that this course that you have started, if you want to concentrate, Dr. C, the owner of this school, that man was saying that you need help to get some jobs. That's what I was saying. But the key point is that once you complete, it will help you some jobs. That's what he said. Now, before you complete your studies, I can also guarantee you some jobs to some of you, especially those who will be doing fun to this course. Once I assess, you are going to be doing the right, like, what can I say? Once you learn theory, prior to going to be doing this here, I will try to be teaching you item records. So, I'm happy that you care the business, especially computer appreciation.
Yes.
My understanding that you know computer. Because nowadays, now someone had academy, everything was managed. Previously, this time around things have changed. So I pray and trust that you learn something from Dr. Shulavan. I pray so. Excel, especially Excel. Because what I'm trying to say that Mamasambira Kupani, Mwashako, Africa cash book, bank reconciliation, these two things, once you understand, I can help you, some of you, like for those who are in Osaka, I can help you attach to one of the companies, get some money. My brother's got a hospital in Osaka, so I can recommend some of you doing fine to work there. And then for those who are in Kobe also, I can also recommend you somewhere in Washington. So what I'm trying to say that you may be like that, whereas you have not finished your degree, you may find a job. That's the one you can about this course. Because what you are going to be learning is not something that you need to like you are guessing, it's something real. Like you people, you deposit the money account. So you deposit the money account, you are working away with the message. How do you handle the money from the bank? How do you record? And that's what is happening to most of the businesses. So business administration, you will be learning accounting, more like accountants, but you're not accountants, but you'll be waiting for certain, for a lot of companies, like Madam Miss is not an accountant, but you can see that she's the one helping you. Of course, me, I'm prepared to be an accountant, but I've seen that there are people who have not done accounting, but they're working like banking, those are not accountants. Some of them have done banking, others have done human resources, others have done business administration. Because business accounting, it's like in a lot of courses. So that's what I can advise you. Okay, this number is not bad. You can start. You are supposed to start almost the long time ago. Okay, but like this one came here. Another guys don't know why you guys were saying. Oh yeah, so I failed to start. I wanted to start at the same time. So we'll be doing our we'll be doing some practicals here. For your information, I started with you in January, but because I'll be needing you guys probably maybe years to come. So I want to groom you, some of you guys to be working now as accountancy among you guys. Because me, I'm not going to be sitting there. Because right today I'm here, tomorrow I'm here. But Thursday, Friday, I'll be attached to the court. Because as you are aware, I'm also a student like you. So me, I'll be going from attachment. Because you guys should be sitting there helping Madam Miss. And those who be doing fine, if you don't mind, you can even employ you here through my recommendation to say, okay, there's financial accounting, let's invest a table here to be recording money for the students. Guys, we don't have an accountant here. So I was thinking, this course, you can see those who understand, those people who be sitting there and get a salary while you are at school. We have not recruited an accountant here. Madam Mess is not an accountant, and she has only done this. So I want to teach you so that if I see that this one is understanding, then I'll just tell Dr. Singh to say, I think let's pick this one. Because we'll be doing exercises, and it's real like exactly things that you. So there's nothing like I know this one, I know the president. Even if the president, you know him. If he doesn't understand this one, I'm not recommended. Like from here. They are I've also promised you that in Osaka, my search Mumba this week. Also in one check is recommended probably by December you can find at least what but already January semester, when you're writing exam in December, the time you're coming then at least almost 1 month can be so exam where you do these things that you'll be doing in financial recording. Is it clear? Yes. You need money. Me, I started working when I only had 7 subjects. Right now, you have got how many papers? 4. Yes. So me, I started working when I had done 4 courses, not 7 courses. There was financial accounting, there was business communication, there was management, there was also computer. And these are the things that we do in financial concept. And that's how I got it. Long time ago, the time when we were in 2007. When you which of that? 27, where were you? Were you in the stomach or were you in the stomach? Where were you? That's when I started work. Nantic, but still more feeding. So, so, you can start writing financial accounting. Financial accounting, then those who are doing like we are learning the same thing, and you guys in my source because right now in source, we also be learning accounting. Okay, so you can like to say, what is bookkeeping? What is bookkeeping? That's a question you can write in your books. The problem with that is because sorted, it's better right? This one. Actually, we change it from the other side. Or you can change it. Oh, people are okay. Yeah, let's do it. Right, guys, now. Fast. Tell me what to do. Now, like, Mama, you watch. Anyway. So, okay. First blessing, she's not yet in this. But I can start writing now. I'll just define this one. Other things I'll start reading. Just one word provide the definition. Yes, or spellings. Which part of a common speaking machine. So, me, I mean, play. Bookkeeping is a process for recording in books or computers the financial effects of business transaction. bookkeeping is a place of recording in books or computers the financial effect of business transaction and managing such records. So now, bookkeeping is a place of recording in books. Before computers came, we were using books to record everything. Now, my opinion, we are waiting for the so that we have got the YouTube and Spanish. So now I'm using English. So yeah, too much of them because they are from $2. So bear with me now, speak English now. So we are saying that before computers, companies were using books to record the business transaction. When you say business transaction, we mean when you pay money that the way you posted previously with your own income money, you pay to the cashier, they issue a receipt and record in the books. Yes. Now, this time around, since you have passed computer appreciation, you'll be recording where? If you are waiting for the banks, there will be what we call computer system softwares. That's where you'll be recording. But if you are waiting for an institution which do not have accounting softwares, now you'll be recording using the methods, the Excel, the one that you learned with. You use Excel, you put the date, details, the name of the person who has paid and the amount. You make the formulas like the way you are learning. So that is what you are saying. Recording in books or computers the financial effect, meaning what you have received of business transactions and managing such records. That is what we call bookkeeping. So that's simple definition of bookkeeping. Yeah, so now we are now doing also accounting. So now what is accounting? We have just defined bookkeeping. So now what is accounting? What is accounting? So you can also write that one. What is accounting? What is accounting? This is where you did the grade 9. Now we are going from secondary. From there we are going to university. So we are done with the 8 to grade 9. We are now from 10 to 12 above. From there we come to university. So that's how the school moves. So here we are done with grade 8. So now we are now at grade 10, and that's accounting. That's where we are. So school is a big of knowledge. So what is accounting? Accounting, let me just write it. Okay, accounting is a skill or practice of maintaining accounts preparing one main definition. This is definition one. Definition two. What is accounting? Accounting. So in an example, you answer using this one again. Accounting is a way of recording summarizing, so we are saying accounting is a way of recording, summarizing, and communicating transaction. Or a business. So after this, you say stages of accounting. I like that one. Creative stages of accounting.
It's okay.
Make up classify. So the first one, you see, recording accounting data. Accounting data. Number two, classifying data. Number three, analyzing data. Analyzing data. Number four, communicating information. So since my was a computer, what's the difference between data and information? What like one question to have number man, so maybe they'll say. What's the difference between data and information? My son never traveled. What's the difference? For those who pass, why they don't so what's the reason? Computer age. You can't use the like this. I was asking, what's the difference between data and communication? Yes, my friend. I will nab you. And process information. Yes, information. Process. Look at this is that's so much. Now we'll go to that. Why? You have an objection. No objection. Data. It's not a raw material. Is it raw? Is it raw material? And then information is processed. Processed data. Okay. But I think it's good the way we did the structure whereby you have to pass on computer so that you understand these things. Okay, this is good. So, because I'm now seeing that knowledge is a build up knowledge. The way I've understood data, now information, that's how it's supposed to be. Don't double fill up that. So, me as an accountant, the only thing I'll tell you now is to make you an example. So here, I hope you're done already. Status of accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing here is a real scenario. Don't miss anything. Give you an example that you are prepared to sit and wait. Recording accounting data. This is where now you start getting the name. The first person who came at this school last time when I came was the man in Samara Samus. I mentioned. He came so we collected the time, we collected that money came here, money is reported on this date, money is reported that the pay let's say 4-1. So this is data. I get to it. The next person who came, who was the next person? Is it Gladys? Okay, next. Who was it? Some of you are going didn't want to go because of the players that you have. You want to remain here. You know, the time you write the exam, I was also out. I was taught. Okay, not I was taught. I was not teaching to write the exam. But I was reliably informed that after you finish the exam, because of the someone said, yeah, the entire holiday, you only went after the entire week with the whole pay, and that's how you left. 2 weeks you were at home. That's what I was taught. So what we are saying that. Okay, so then grab that. My next 4-1. Who followed my next? It's you. Who go next? What's the name? Maybe. You paid let's say 4-1. I'm assuming that everyone paid 4-1. So this one because it's data. It's just a data. That we have. So we are now classifying. We are classify. This is how we classify. I'm explaining. Don't think I'm joking. Here, I'm explaining the way the meaning of data. Now I'm here. Data. So here, maybe I'll add this to HB1. Okay. This I've classified. Then some change that. So don't much. 4, and then this data I've classified that total funds page. Total funds page is about this photo. So I've classified something like that. And then after classifying that, okay, I'll classify that these are PBA students. I'll just classify and they are returning students. This is what people classify. Then when I come here, when I do this, when I add this plus this one, 8,200 is what we call summarized data. Now, what's the purpose of after this stage is to do what? This information that out of all the returning students, we have managed to collect this one. So this information should go to who? Dr. Who? Why are we writing Dr. C here? Why? He's the owner. So you accountants, your job, the owner of this school, you people have just joined. Don't be confused that we learned about Dr. C. Dr. C is the owner of this school. Mumba. I mean, never about Dr. C. That's what I have about reserve information. So what I'm trying to say is this. Communicating information, 8,200, I'm explaining at this stage. Communicating information, which information? The total of whatever that was collected. 8,200. This information should be sent to the owners of the business. You may be working for, I don't know where you're working from. But you should know that this information is demanded always by the owners of the business. Owners of the business. As long as there is a owner, and make sure that as an accountant, one of the biggest jobs that you're going to have is to communicate the financial information to the owner of the business. If you don't do this, if I show you the messages from Dr. Sin, you can't miss it. You'll be asking, Mr. Mumba, how many spent? If you're wondering sometimes, they only not come out. They take it, now post, and post. That is what I was doing as a communicating information. And in the same group, there is also there, where that, the foreign people have paid, the foreign people have not paid. I wanted to summarize the reports and I've just seen. So let's say, out of, let's say, 100,000 expected money to receive, only 2 people reported, the rest have not collected, almost the rest, the 1 point, whatever, not collected. These people returned from home. They are in the campus, now it's not matters, but they have reported they have not paid. Only 2 people have paid, Manex and Ruth. These they have not paid. Okay, like they notice that they should go back home since they have not paid, because they're using our internet to write a notice. That's the job of an accountant, is to collect money for the company and make decisions. That's what you'll be doing. You guys will be sitting at that table. To me, I won't be sitting there, so I'm teaching you what you'll be doing. You'll be doing this using Excel. You take those of it, and then you communicate. As simple as that. So if you have passed Excel, simple job you'll be doing. So let's we recommend some people to be sitting there. Or for now, we can say once a month, then later on, we just recruit those who will be the best, so that we know what is happening. We use this as an example to learn practical work. Any question? Any question? Yes, ma'am.
Especially on the part of classifying.
What's your question?
Yes, based on the example that you have given us. So the classifying, that's where BBA and returning students are falling.
Yeah, so here you're just classifying who are these people who paid the 8,200 before you come to always summarize it again. First of all, you need to classify who are these people. Like I said, these are returning students like you guys. You have to classify it that way. Like right now at this university, we are going to talk about classification. In short, let me explain this. What is classification? You classify based on the information or the data that you want. For example, you may classify that this is July, you are general intake. That's the classification again that you are classifying as general intake. I also classify that general intake, I may put the AD to classify that the general intake who have reported in the next semester. That's the classification. The month intake, that's the classification. You're classifying. Like you're giving them, you're putting them like you're secondary class, now class A, now class B, now from B, you're classifying them, like identifying where you belong. So classifying is depending on the information that you have at that moment. Like in my case, I'm classifying that the July intake of returning back. I'm classifying that there's only Manex, this information being what they don't spend data. So the information can keep on going. Like I said, the first reported place was Manex. So this information I'm putting in the classification. The next one is growth. And then you need to go and identifying, and then you have the whole list. After you do that, you go into classification. Then the next thing, using Excel, because you like the name, using if you're wearing a column, you column. You have got a column and rows. So we have got a column to write the first name there, Manex. Then the surname. Amount. Then what amount you have all the figures. Then you're going to add. You know, okay, the people who reported they are only 26. And out of this, when you add your money to collect places, still one batch. And these guys, they have a balance of 2 p something. Is it 2 p something? I don't know your balance. Hey, it's supposed to be 6 something like that. So that information should be like now. Is it clear, Manis? Wow, so where are we now? Let's go to another stage. We are just in the introduction. Today, our try by all means not to put calculation so that I don't confuse you. Today, you understand you do as accountancy and know that. You know, I can now see that years can move, but I can also, I want for you guys that much as years can move, I want that much as we are here. So right now, your life has to start changing right now. Is it clear? Your life has to start changing. When I say life has to start changing, problem normally I hope your life will never change. But now, for me, like life will change, I mean, guarantee. Because imagine, you will start to work with 4 subjects, maybe 6 subjects, 7 subjects. Your life will change. I was in bed at school, I started working, thinking get scared. You know, when I applied for a job, one of my friends was telling me that you were in the same class I know you are. I told him, where am I going? I was in Kasempa, for which position? My first position was very big. I wanted to learn now. But see, I said, let me try. Before subjects, 7 subjects. And it's not them about what was right check. So what we have 4 subjects, big age. In fact, I kind of the same thing, but the both big age. So my friend was telling me, Brian, was telling that you position you be told when you come to prepare this. Prepare the what? Prepare what? That's what he told me. Are you ready to prepare this? Are you getting me? No, I must have this now, but that I am, sir. So he was telling me that me, I didn't apply because I was scared that suppose you reach the office and immediately you reach the office, then they tell you to say, oh, my accountant, prepare for us basic because it's perfect. So me, I don't why I didn't want to apply because I was scared that they will ask me to prepare what? Basic. So what is the basic? For those who are working, what is the basic?
That shows the amount of money that Florida gets. It also includes your income, expenditure.
Exactly. How did you know? We learned that in management. Did we learn this? We learned that. Oh, computer. That's great. So imagine the way you did in computer, that's a job of the accountant, and that's what I do every day. Now I'm telling you that this month is 25. So by tomorrow I can start preparing the test tip. So since you know computer, I may choose some of you to say, okay, come and learn how to prepare test tip so that in an event that by that when I'm not here, I will just say, tell Manix or tell Ruth to prepare a test tip for us. Very simple. You did it with Mr. Choloke.
Yes.
It's not difficult. So what you'll be learning new things, not things like well of you'll be learning how to prepare a slip, you'll be learning how to do exaggerate, you'll be learning how to record, that's how it's supposed to be. And in an event that you're given a chance to work, and not only here, but you know, you can work. Like I was saying, I'm talking about Kasem. Basically, the identity in dollars. If I go to Kasem and get to prepare a slip, that means that you have the high jump, you learn about this, how to prepare a slip. Go to Lusaka and prepare festival. That's madness because what you are learning is in your head. You just need to sit and then start doing what you learn that down there. Some of you may even go out of the country. No one knows the future. Is it clear?
Yes.
So I'll just give you an example. Like today, just be ready, but later on, do all these things. And these things that we'll be doing, they will be practical issues. So just after 1 month or 2 months, I will see these people are fit because in October I'll also be going to my exams as well. So that time I need to say this person should be in this office. At least 2 men, at least those who understand. Because if you do calculations, when the money comes and I jump out to report, the money is in the statement. What do you do? The man is not showing the statement and so on. They want to do that to do things. So you put accounting. Okay, so after this stage, the next stage is then ending at aims of the business. Aims of the business. Aims of the business. Aims of the business. So when we say aims of the business, what do we mean? Why are you doing business? For those who are doing business. Why are you doing business? Why was selling printers?
For income.
For income. Okay. Number two, why are you doing business? Mr. Manis, why do you want to start that business?
To make profits and pay my own costs.
Exactly. So those are the answers. So number one, to make money for the owners, that's number one. To make money for the owners. To make money for the owners. You can put your phones on silent so that you don't record the. We are doing a video there. We are doing a video there. Okay, so that's that. Or if you may not put something on the camera, it's very, very important. Because you need to pass it on the intro. Because we are looking nice. Not even one star. All about the person can go black. If you don't wish to go share, don't tell my shit about man. Man, I say some go black. So we are looking out. Man, I say some go black. But that's the way you're looking. Now, one of us out. From a cloud. What are they doing? They're all looking nice, guys. So continue because of the recording, guys. So next is to work. To make money for the owners, that's number one. Number two, trade with other people and business. Trade with other people and business. Trade with other people and business. To make profit for the owner. To make profit for the owner. Actually similar to that one you said, yes, okay. Okay?
So, I have a question.
Yes, good.
To make money for the owner and to make profit for the owner, two different things.
Yeah, they're almost the same, so okay. They can be there. So one point there is okay. Okay, after that, they will say therefore, this one is not the calculate, it's just the last after those points. They will say therefore, there is need to know how much money is going out and coming in. And coming in. And this process is called accounting. And this process is called accounting.
After that, is the full stop.
Full stop. Let me repeat the sentence. Therefore, there is need to know how much money is going out and coming in, comma. And this process is called accounting, full stop. So, jump here. You can write the heading, the users of accounting information. This one. Users. This one is a minute marker. Where's the one? This one I have to throw it. Users. That's the spelling there. Of accounting information. Accounting information. Users of accounting information. Users of accounting information. Of accounting information. Number one. As an accountant, let me ask you, if you prepare the financial reports, where do you think the report should be taken? Or interested to see a report? You're waiting for the company as an accountant. Now, who are the users of accounting information that you have prepared? Users of accounting information, they put this one as a accounting information, my reports are there. So who are the users? Number one, owners. The owner. The other name for the owner, we call it shareholders. Shareholders. Or members of the company. We learned this last time. Members of what? Of a company. That's what I'm trying to say. Number two, investors. Investors. Number three, who can be interested in our reports? Try to think. Try to think who can be interested in our reports. When you prepare a financial report, who will be interested? Investors? You can try. Okay. Suppliers. Those people supplying the material line. Then two, the customer can be interested. And also the tax authority that all these will be interested. Also, the employees, sometimes they want to know how you're going to do it. Now, at the business setup, the fact that employees may also be interested in the financial information. Sometimes employees ask to say, how are you working as a business? So they want to they want to get the reports. So all these are interested. So as an accountant, you have got the duty to prepare reports for the benefit of the foreign people. Number one, the shareholders, the owners of the business, investors. Number two, that's investors, suppliers of the materials, customers, tax authority. When you say tax authority, in this case, for example, they can come to this school and check how much money we made, and that is from the report. Because an accountant will make a report to the report profit. So they will ask, generally intake, let's say you collected 400,000 much at the university. How much tax did you pay to ZRA? That's why we are saying tax authority will be interested in the report. Why? Because they're interested in tax from material that was received. So these are the users. This one we can be asked an example to say, who are the users of the account information? These are the answers. So don't say we didn't tell you this is where our information will start. Of course, we don't ask you to define accounting, but this part here they ask. Is it clear? So okay, that's the financial control and the needs. So that will be the heading. Financial control is the heading. The needs. 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 The and importance of accounting. It's all long ethics and all the financial control. The need and importance of accounting. You can start writing. Financial control means that for a business to record profit, its sales must be greater than the cost incurred. Its sales must be greater than the cost incurred. So in incurred, I can see you. In the running of that business. In the running of that business. Also, I'll repeat the sentence. Financial control means that for a business to record a profit, its sales must be greater than the cost incurred in the running of that business. Full stop. I don't know if you understood this point. Manex, you wanted to start business. Tell me that you need of that point. What does it mean? Read that point and explain what you understand.
It says financial control means that for a business to report profit, its sales must be greater than the cost incurred in the running of that business.
Explain to me in a simpler term, what does it mean that sentence?
So for me, I would say if I'm spending 100 water to buy the products that I need to use for a business, my profit or the money that I should get out of this business should exceed the 100 water that I put in that business. If it goes less than the 100 water, then I will incur.
Okay, I'll give you a nice one, the figure of 100 waters. So give me the figures of everything that you're saying. Yes, that's where the cost. Okay, now yes. I want you to give examples.
Yeah. Net budget is the cost you use to buy products. Then out of the net budget, you made income of you say 300.
Yes.
So for you to record the profit, you need to subtract the 300 as a cost. So at the remaining balance, it should be 200. That would be profit.
Oh, wow. So this is the formula. This brings us now back to the formula. This is the formula. You write down there from once you have said that what you have written, write down this one. This is the formula that you need to know. As you make your business, that's the formula. That's the formula there. Profit is equals to sales minus what? Shamba samchuk shamba ni finge samach. Shamba ma formula. There's something. No shamba ni finge. That's why I say it's a starting knowledge now. Because if I give you a question, you don't understand. But that's the formula. Sales profit is equals to sales minus cost. Like she has said, the sales may be 300, the cost may be 100 baht. So the profit is how much? 100 baht. Just subtract. What is the meaning of the word sales then? What does the word mean sales? I will give you an example of sales. The meaning of sales. What do you mean? that an example, I ask you what is sales get to what is sales?
Sales is products or services that you selling.
Okay. What's the try? You can try it. You are fresh from secondary school. You learn to come. You didn't commence. You didn't do commence. Don't Google. Yes, this is the president of Zambia. Of Haiti.
When you talk about sales,
Are they aware of what they aware of? Are you aware of? What are you going to next year? Are you aware of? You start and say, yes, what sales?
the number of products sold. I can give an example of that. If someone asks you how many sales have you made today?
Okay, repeat one.
The number of products sold.
Okay. So, I haven't seen, I should have come and see, we'll give you the answer to talk about it. I'm not talking like you're of sales, but you guys sales, one is give you the answer. Let's go to something there. Come and see it. Yeah, come and see it. You guys should, okay, now, you did not ask me to find this way. I'll give you the notes, read it and consign.
Yes, sir.
So that you don't struggle
Yes.
when they come to class. But the sales, maybe you are selling printers from Mr. Chilavan. Mr. Chilavan, you are selling this. It gives you, used to give you 4 main printers. Let's say, I remember I used to sell this one. Sales. Mr. Chilavan will give you maybe printers worth about this 300 watts. You don't have to money when you move around, you sell the printers. What you have for sales. When you put the money together, Mr. Chilavan used to give you printers to sell to your fellow students. You used to see you moving around. So that money when you collect that money, before it's what? It's the income that is received or generated from the transaction that you are making in terms of selling of the product which you have. It could be that you are selling printers, talk time, what? I don't know what I can say. There's a lot of things. But not selling your bodies, huh? But you sell, you don't sell. You see this thing that you sell. Don't sell. You give your computer. Yes, sir. I'm going to start. Yes.
I have a question. So you're simply saying that sales is the total money that you earn from the product or services that you are offering.
Okay, so we have understood sales. What about cost? What's the meaning of cost? Simplify so it cost. You can try cost. Why not the highest you? Tell me the meaning of cost. What was the highest? Say, go him. You go down to 91. You go to 91. 98. 98. What is cost? Yes. Okay. Again?
Yes.
The money is spent on buying goods or products.
So I want to use the way this one. Now that you are secondary, can you start using this way, right? Yeah. I want to start using this way. The money is incurred in any business transaction. Or if any matter is something that spend, even incurred or spend, whichever way, of course, but you know what it means. So, for example, I remember bringing this and I'll check the exam papers I prepared when I was at Cornerstone University and I'll send you the question papers. You see these questions, this one. I think I prepared, I remember I'll send you some questions for financial accounting. The way I prepared, that's how it should be to you because it's the same thing, I was using the same books. So there is a question. I'll send you the group. So what you're doing, sales this. So now, let me ask you a question I was asking. If you go to SAC, someone, you go to SAC, you order your interest. How much is your interest? I'm not sure. How much is your interest? How much is your interest? Okay, let's say 5P9. And then you order. If you want to sell, how much you sell the interest to someone? You go to SAC, you order the interest at 5P. You sell to someone, $8,000, for example. So how much profit are you making? Profit is how much? How do you get $2,000? Oh my God. This is a formula. Profit is equal to sales minus cost. So sales, 8,000 baht, minus the cost. What you ordered, this one. So profit is this one. That's how you do. That's how you do it. This is a simple method, but as time goes by, we are going to add some more salt. We are going to put other things like transport or transport. That's very important. For now, let's have an idea that profit is calculated as the sales minus cost and that. Okay. Any questions so far? Is it clear? Clear figure? Any problem? This one is simple as one time. Okay. What's the time? I have to release you. So, I'll post this same book for you. I can advise you like you have seen money. Can you try to buy laptops now? At the university, it's very rare that you may go to write like the match of course, you've got these smartphones. So, if you don't have a laptop, of course, you need to have a smartphone. Not by all means, if you don't have a laptop, just have a smartphone. So that if you have a smartphone, in case you don't have a laptop, you can use your phone to read some of the things together, system internet and all that. So I'll send you this book, and then I'll be guiding you what to learn, and the other questions I'll send. Yeah. So we'll meet. I'll confirm tomorrow we're not meeting. So maybe we'll meet the other day. So but my dog is supposed to come, except that we have got a meeting with somewhere to but my timetable, few people who will come back. The one that recording can stop the class has ended. This is my timetable. That's this. 0 to the reason is that I'm also busy. I'm also